I'm here with the Danish company Primoreels and Managing Director Henrik Salberg. And what we've got here is a lidding situation that was originally developed for feta cheese, in which the company is the industry leader, that is now being adapted across the dairy sector. So just talk me through the metallized label first, Henrik, if you would.
Yes, I can do that. First of all, just to explain the situation, that it's actually a sister company inventing it for the UF feta cheese lines for hygienic reasons, that we could, with this reel system, we could sterilize the lids.
How is it made? I think it's metallized PET?
Exactly. What we see originally in the dairies, there are a lot of dairies running these die-cut lids. They are made of aluminium or PET, but
right.
in very thick material and with embossed surface. And really with the metallized polyester that we're using, we don't need the embossed surface. No, so there's a completely smooth print surface, which also allows the print to really stand forward.
Absolutely,
exactly.
Yes.
So the material is thinner material than usually used in the dairy industry.
How much thinner? Yes.
We use, as a standard, 36 microns.
Okay,
and what can actually go down as thin as 23 microns.
Really?
But it all depends to the client.
And of course, as you say, thinner films mean lower cost. Yeah,
exactly,
right.
exactly.
Very good.
So we have a combi heat seal lacquer for the standard lids, and so they will be applied onto polystyrene cups, polypropylene, PVC, PET. Cups, so really to everything. Yeah?
Now, I'm not a technical person, but I imagine a thinner lid probably requires some change in the application.
Yeah, exactly.
And I believe, in fact, your sister company has developed a special applicator to handle this solution.
Exactly.
So let's have a look at that, shall we?
We could do that.
So how many lids can there be on a reel?
I mean, of course, it depends on the various formats, but if you take the largest standard in the dairy industry, I must assume this will be the 95 millimeter.
Right.
And I would say normally we'll do it with the 25,000 lids in one reel.
Right.
So in machines that runs 6,000, 7,000 cups per hour, it will allow you 3-4 hours of production.
Okay.
Without any one to handle the reels.
So far, so good. But of course, it's a thinner lid, so it requires a slightly different sort of application process, and I believe you've developed the solution for that.
Exactly. With the Primoreels standalone unit, we would say it's a retrofit unit. It's actually that we can apply this machinery to any brand of existing machinery.
Not just Primodan equipment.
No.
Okay.
So as I said, we have on our sister company, the Primodan, that is a standard on their machine today.
Right.
But what we do here is we can really build this machinery into every brand. So it can be of the German brand, whatever. I mean, and it can be from rotary lines, and it can be with the inline machines.
What sort of what kind of application speed does it go at?
I mean, the speed will actually be exactly the same as they have today with the die cut.
Excellent.
We can run up to 50 cycles per minute, no problem. And really the thing is that the operators in the dairy will put on the reel just like this. Then we have a UV sterilization unit. We have UV lamps in this chamber here. So we UV sterilize the lids on the back side. So both from this side, and it goes down and come up again. So there we have the sterilization. We have all the time that we need. We have all the closeness to the lamp that we need. So we bring it into the system. We have a servo motor. We have the foil being fed forward into a sensor. Sensor stops it, keeps it tight, and then cuts in the small perforation that we have between the lids.
So from a dairy's perspective, there's no new operational skill to be acquired.
No.
It's as they would expect it, the same sort of reel, everything's the same.
Exactly.
It's just that they're saving themselves a lot of money.
Exactly. So what we will really do when we retrofit an existing line in the dairy, what we do is simply we will remove the die cut station. We will remove that section of the machine, and then we will add in the Primoreels section. So simply to remove the existing one, put in this one, and 4 days later they will be up and running in production.
You can retrofit this onto any system.
Exactly. I mean, to the existing filling machines in the dairies, we can retrofit it actually to all brands of machinery that we have seen so far. We can do it to inline machines,
Yeah.
to rotary machines. It's not a
right.
problem. And actually, what we have done is for the inline machines, you often see that you have 4 rows, 6 rows, 8 rows. And if we come up to more than 4 rows, we would go with the 2 unwinding stations. So just like you see here, you will have one reel on each side of the machine,
I see.
running 3 or 4 rows each.
And,
So-
and tailor-made lidding solutions too.
Exactly,
yes,
exactly.
Very good.
Yeah, because I mean, all the dairies, they have various products, various formats. So it's a system that.
I can't help
Okay.
noticing you've got some very familiar brand names there, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, still that we are a small company. You know, we are a very innovative company.
Sure.
So some of the larger dairy groups in the world, I would say, has actually taken Primoreels to them. So,
Well, you're doing them a favour by making their production less expensive, and of
Yeah,
course
we-
you're doing consumers a
we-
favour by making the products
we f-
ultimately cheaper.
we feel that's what
Well,
we
thank
do.
you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.